from sunny Lake Chapala, Mexico, and it's so beautiful. And I'm feeling so much joy today. I just wanted to comment. I'm in the vertical mode today. I'm trying out a new, they call it portrait orientation. So I'm able to come across on cell phones and come across on our new LCM app, whether you have a smartphone or a cell phone with Android or iOS, you can link right in. It's just fun to come to you this way. And so I just want to tell you just all the love I feel. I'm feeling so much joy and happiness today, and come right into your living rooms or apartments or on your phones or tablets, wherever you are, just to bring many, many blessings and just talk a little bit about what's in my heart today, which is we're coming very close toward the Christmas time, which is a great reminder of the Christ that we are. And also, we're getting close to a new year, which is a time, I think, to be very reflective and prayerful about what is it that the Holy Spirit and Jesus are really coming into our lives with. What are they asking us to align with, to fulfill in our hearts, to come to fruition this time as we go into Christmas and New Year? Let's be the fruits. Let's be the fruits of the Spirit. Let's really shine the light of the Spirit. And what's coming to me are the topic of prayer and trust and deepening faith. So I want you to join me, and I join you in this amazing deepening of prayer. Prayer is our really our deep desire of what we want. We want to be in alignment with God's will. We want to be flowing in happiness, flowing in joy as we go through every moment of every day. And I think that's really a prayer to put prayer first, to really see the power of prayer, and that we can actually just go forward and really have a deep sense of prayer and know that prayer solves everything without exception. And that's what I'm experiencing as I'm in the prayer of my heart. If I'm connected here with the Christ and with God, and just walking in that light, walking in that love every moment of every day, then life is a great holy encounter. It's an adventure of holy encounters with all of our beloved brothers and sisters. So that's my heartfelt prayer, is that we all live a devoted life of prayer and have some fun. Let the joy, let the lightheartedness spring forth from us wherever we seem to be, whatever we seem to be doing. Let's do it in fun. Let's do it in joy. So this Saturday is coming up tomorrow, and I have another movie. This time I'm going to look and use the life of Mahalia Jackson. And some of you know of her. She was an amazing singer and amazing heart, along with her amazing voice. And she had a strength of devotion to God that just carried through her whole life. And I love these examples when I can show a movie and do a bit of a setup and commentary on someone who's such a sparkling example of living a life devoted to God. There we go. Here's an American woman who comes from the deep South, and wow, she shines her light. And so we're going to have an amazing journey together tomorrow at the movie workshop. It's an all-day movie workshop. So we'll go through the whole thing, and then we'll have some question and answers too at the end. And it's just going to be a beautiful time. Then on Sunday, down here in the Casa de Milagros, we are going to have like a celebration. It's my last day down here, and then I head up to Utah on Monday to the Living Miracles Monastery over there in New Duchesne, Utah. And here we're going to have a big celebration lunch and just share the joy of being together and feeling God's love washing over us, showering us. That's the way to live. That's the way to live our lives. And then we'll take a little break after the lunch, and then we're all going to gather together to watch the first episode of season 3 of The Chosen. So that's going to be an experience for us. There are some in our community up there at the Living Miracles Monastery that got a chance to see the first 2 episodes at the theater up there. I think they went off maybe over near Provo and got to see these beautiful episodes, and they've been kind of everybody's excited about that. And then on Sunday around 5 p.m. Central Time, we will have another worship service. So we have a band now. We have Lisa's all fired up. She's going to be given the message on Sunday at 5 Central Time, and you can join us on the app. That some of you are watching me right now on the app, and you can just join in there. And usually we have close to an hour or so of music, of an inspired message, and wow, the band is coming along too. We've got Eric on the guitar and the electric guitar. We've got Emily singing her heart out. We've got Linda and Zach playing the keyboards. And now the latest addition just this week is Peter Kirk on drums. So, wow, it's evolving very quickly. Everything is moving super fast, and we just are loving it. Every time I tune in, I get a little 5-minute push notification that the worship service is about to start. So wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, I can just pull out my iPhone and really appreciate the sound and the beauty and the inspiration pouring through, or stick my earbuds in and really feel the full experience and the full sound of being right there in the Halo room with the whole gang. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm just going to have so much fun with the community these next couple of days, because my flight takes off on Monday early for the United States, and so it's just been a whirlwind of miracles. Just every day is so full, and miracles are natural. I could tell you. You just get swept up in them, and then you go and go and go and go, and you just have a smile on your face in the evening when your head gently rests on the pillow. So that's exciting. And also, when I get back to Utah, it'll be more of a settling in time for me at the monastery, but I'll still continue with the Saturday movies, and then Spava and I are going down to St. Augustine, Florida, to do a Christmas retreat, the 22nd through the 24th of December. And our hosts, Igor and Katerina, are just down there waiting for us, and we have a whole group, some coming there from Florida, some flying in from Brazil. There's people coming from different parts of the United States and the world. So we're going to have a cozy Christmas. They always put the Christmas lights up down there on Main Street and all around St. Augustine, and light the place up for the Christmas week. And so that's going to be very quaint, and we're just going to go into a deep dive of remembering Jesus and remembering his love and opening our hearts to his beautiful message of forgiveness. So that's going to be very exciting. And then I think as we move into 2023, there's so many things that are popping now. It's like everything is kind of popping and blinking. It's like blinking lights for us. So many things are happening. There's a Spanish show. We're having a group of amazing, beautiful brothers and sisters coming together to really start launching and expressing in a very transparent way the miracles of everyday life as you give your life over to God, as you're lined up. So we're looking at different shows and segments. You know, we've had some beautiful ideas swirling around. Uh, Kenneth Clifford is coming with Ana Paola. They're coming across the ocean and will be here in the new year. And Jason and Kenneth look like they're going to team up. For years, I've been hearing people say, when is Jason going to, you know, get back into that show from the bottom up? And also people ask me about Ken, when are we going to get another episode of Get Real? And so I was joking with the team, the Spanish team recently, and just saying, you could have it get real from the bottom up. And the first word in that whole segment is get, and the final word is up. So it's a big swirl of get up, get up into love, get up into the joy, get up in the happiness, get up in the morning and have that Carole King song going through your mind. You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the love, show the world all the love in your heart. And people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. Thank you, Carol. That's miracles. Living in the miracle, watching the reflections, watching the signs along the road as you see the world light up, as you bring the light of Christ to everyone and everything. So that's one aspect of some things that are happening. Also, we have at the Casa de Milagros, we have a beautiful group of interns that are there, and they're working on lots of collaborative projects together around the house and the maintaining of the property, and online programs that are coming, online courses that are coming, that are kind of in the works right now. We've got one on Jesus, our elder brother, that we're working on right now. And that's very exciting because it's something new coming out. There's been so much footage that we've had over the years, and it's just praying and listening and being guided into putting it into an accessible online course or online courses. And then also we're looking at, of course, doing some retreats, maybe some online retreats, a little bit longer than our online weekend retreat, maybe like 6 or 7 days, and all kinds of ideas are swirling about that. So that's exciting because it's just we're immersed in the Holy Spirit, and this is like our Pentecost. We're just letting it pour through, letting it come through every which way. And it's just about the practical application of what Jesus taught us. It's about living in the presence of God's love. It's about extending that presence in our attitude, through our actions, in our gentleness, our kindness, our helpfulness, praying every day, just, Lord, move me, show me how to be truly helpful. And then, wow, it feels like it's effortless. It feels like the Holy Spirit just comes through us and comes through in such a natural way, and we just rejoice. And really, it's like our perception of the world is, are we going to be in the miracle or not? And for us, it's a big yes. It's a big yes to God. Miracles are what everything is for. Miracles are what absolutely everything is for, without exception. And it's such an honor to be used in that way. So also we have Saturday movies will continue. The Mahalia movie is going to be tomorrow. And then the worship services, we started off doing those on Sundays, and then we added Wednesdays. So basically, you can tune in on our LCM app every Wednesday. I believe it's 7 p.m. and then 5 p.m. Central. You can just tune in. And if you download the app and you put on push notifications, you'll just get a little 5-minute notice to say, yeah, we're coming live in 5 minutes. And it gives you a little heads up if you're doing something you want to really tune in. So both of those times are Central Time. And that is something just to kind of keep in the back of your mind, because those worship services are just, they're heating up. The Holy Spirit is moving through them, and there's so much coming through. You know, just this past week, Pete on the drums, it looked like he'd been drumming his whole life, and he just basically took it on, let the Spirit come through him to start with the drumming, and he's loving it. We're loving it. And Linda is just, her voice is so wonderful. Emily, her voice, and Eric with his voice, and the music, the guitar music and the electric guitar. There's just a lot coming through right now, and we're just, even having fun putting up sets, background sets for the worship service, and it's just a big swirl of more things coming in, but they're all coming in very fast. So if you have a chance to download the LCM app, that is one way that you can stay really connected with what's going on. Here I am doing a live on a lot of different platforms and on the app. And for some of you that really enjoy watching more on your computer screen or a big screen TV, then you can tune in to the platforms that I'm sharing this on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's going around on different platforms at the same time, so you can also catch the replay if you miss something. And that feels like it's a simple way for us to stay connected. And also, please, if you want to leave comments under any of these on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, if you have ideas of things that you feel would really touch your heart or means of expression, we are really wide open. I know when I go to the monastery on Monday, during the winter time at the monastery, it's kind of like a time of inward prayer and contemplation for me. And I'm really looking forward to that. I think there's a number of us who will be there that are really going to be going inward, just like bears go into a cave to hibernate. We sometimes go more into a cloistered, inward, deep devotional time with God, just into deep prayer. And it's also a time, I still enjoy sharing through the devices and means I have, and Svava is going to be really listening, because she's receiving a lot of music, some instrumental music, and so many things are coming in for her. This morning when I talked to her, she just kept hearing, it's time to ascend. And it's all about ascension. It's all about merging with the light, being the light. So, wow, that is an amazing thing that we've got. The music, there's all kinds of collaborations coming. Some of you enjoy our website, CourseInMiraclesNow.com, and that is being revamped and upgraded by our friend Fabian, and there's just so many things that are just peaking them. They're just around the corner. They're coming And so if there's things that you feel would be very helpful in your life, ways that you can stay connected with us, please write in the comments and let me know, because we're all in this together. We're in this great awakening, and we're just praying for God to lead us and guide us every day. So that's it from me. I just wanted to just tell you how much I love you, and just want you to feel the love and feel the support. And I love collaborations. I know too, with the pandemic winding down a bit, it looks like, yeah, maybe if some of you feel to invite me or us or any of us in 2023, we would really take that to prayer about doing a bit of traveling. So I've had a bit of that in this past year, and Slava and I were able to go to a number of places, and then we have others in the community like Ken and Anna, who've been traveling quite extensively over in Europe, and yeah, have some beautiful thoughts and prayers about maybe traveling, around Mexico and Central South America. So yeah, we're very available, and we're just wanting to share our heart with you. So thank you so much for tuning in. We're coming your way right now, and going to be coming your way in this beautiful, precious moment that we devote to God. So take care. Many blessings. Have a happy day.